What's up, guys? I think we're good. Testing 1 2. I'm trying to set up all my stuff here. I wanted to do a live stream because just so excited about what's going on right now. I think we're streaming. I hope my connection's good enough. Please let me know if the connection's crappy and I'll try to start over. I'll try to switch my Wi-Fi connection to see if it can go faster. So what I want to do is I want to talk about earnings because holy crap, I've never been this nervous before about stocks. I guess since 3 months ago. No, but especially this time because we have a really big position in Amazon right now. And I was so scared today. So scared. So, yeah, it's just been crazy. I don't like this, how I can't see myself other than clicking this. I'm not sure how it's working, but I wish I could like put my image up here. Oh, it looks like I can. No, wait. Yeah, it looks like I put it on the screen. So let me know if you can see me okay. This is only my second or third time streaming with my new setup with the OBS, with the microphone. So let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can feel me. No, just kidding. That's kind of gross. But just let me know how the audio quality is. If I'm lagging, just let me know because it's a pretty big delay from what I'm seeing. But yeah, we got to talk about Amazon, dude. Holy crap. The headlines are just coming in. I was so nervous. My heart was beating like crazy. I'm going to type in some headlines on this little word pad. I wonder if you guys can see this. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I hope you guys can. I have a window up here. And I want to type in some headlines. Let me know if you can see this notepad that I got up here. Oh yeah, I think it just popped up. So I'm gonna put it here so I can see myself. I really wish I had 2 monitors, but. Okay, hey Laura, what's up? Jason Johnson, Joe Tab, what is up? Holy crap. So I'm just gonna type, these headlines are coming in so fast that they're like, I can't even scroll down to see the older ones. So we're gonna start with Amazon, and I'm just going to put headlines up here so you guys can kind of see all of them, and we can talk about it. I'm just going to type in lowercase. After earnings more than double. So we had Amazon. I wasn't even watching Amazon. I've been watching Apple all day. Yeah. Today is just crazy. We have Apple, Amazon, Google all reporting today. I just wanted to do a live stream to kind of give you guys an update because, man, I mean, the market still doesn't, we have to wait till the market opens tomorrow to really see what happens. But right now, let me show you here. Amazon is up $76 right now after hours. So I have this. If you go on this website called Market Watch, you might see this a lot because a lot of news articles are published here. You can create your own watch list, and it looks like it just updates in real time. It's awesome. So I just added every single position that I have, and I can check the prices at any given point in time, and it's awesome. So really excited about this. It's really cool because that's how I just saw Amazon was up more. When I checked Yahoo Finance, it was only up like $40, but that was a little while ago. But it's showing up here up 76 now, so that is amazing. So let me kind of minimize this. Benjamin, what's up, man? Oh, Apple hasn't reported earnings yet? No, it looks like they did. Oh crap, it looks like Apple's not doing well. It says Apple's second quarter revenue forecast misses estimates. That was kind of to be expected though, I think. I think a lot of people were already expecting that. Apple once again has a bad case of the iPhone jitters. So that's another headline. Apple misses iPhone unit sales target, but beats on earnings and revenue. That's good. Apple slips, forecast misses, Q1 iPhones miss. Apple sold fewer iPhones than a year ago. I mean, I think a lot of people were already expecting this, so that's why you're not seeing a huge crash with their price right now. I mean, I think pretty much everyone could have guessed this already. So, why you always post your video so late? Okay, Bin Nguyen. So, I kind of fell into a rut with my vlogs because in the beginning I was filming way too much. It was taking me way too much time to edit. And then on top of that, I was working basically 2 full-time jobs, and it just, the time kept escaping me. Plus I have a girlfriend, so I spend time with her. It was just hard for me to get everything together. But you should notice that I've been uploading more frequently. I'm going to be getting 2 or 3 more videos uploaded tonight, and then like 3 tomorrow, and then basically 3 per day. I'm actually not even going to watch the Super Bowl on Sunday, but I don't watch sports anyways, so I probably wasn't going to do that anyways, but I'm staying in to edit on Super Bowl Sunday. I'm just going to keep editing videos. Oh really? Joe Ta, I'm looking at my my iPhone, so I'm just looking at the, like what the headlines say. So they're already coming in for Apple, so I'm already seeing headlines. So I'm going to type some more headlines here. Apple once again has a bad case of the iPhone jitters. So that's another headline. One more is Apple's second quarter revenue forecast misses estimates. So we'll look at a couple articles there in a minute, but I want to kind of update you what my position is with Amazon. Oh, thanks, Bin Nguyen, appreciate it. Okay, Benjamin, yeah, if you check your articles on your phone, you might get up-to-date real-time articles going that. So, yeah. Let's look at Google, because Google, I just saw like hit $100 billion in annual revenue last year for the first time, and that's already, but it looks like Alphabet is going down a little bit. Luckily, we only have 1 call with them, so kind of dodged a bullet there. So I'm just typing, what I'm doing here is I'm typing up headlines just so you can kind of get a recap if you're just tuning in and you haven't really seen the news yet. But I'm just typing some headlines and then we'll talk about each one. This can't be a really long stream because I have to go pretty soon, so we'll keep it short. Hopefully keep it like under a half hour or so. But yeah, once I finish typing up some more of these headlines, and comment any questions you have. I'm seeing the comments so in the chat, so keep chatting. I'll keep reading while I type some more stuff up. Let's see. Alphabet earnings miss, views, traffic costs soar. That's bad. Okay, so let's go back to Amazon because Amazon is the one I'm most excited about. So Amazon sales during, surge during best holiday quarter growth since 2009. That is awesome. I had a feeling Amazon's holiday sales were going to be crazy. Okay, gotta go. See you later. Check your DMs. Okay, I think you're talking about Instagram. So yes, I will check that tonight. Ooh, GoPro missed on their earnings too. Shoot, I forgot that GoPro was even. I haven't honestly not even paying attention to GoPro because I kind of gave up hope on them. GoPro drops 5%. How could they even drop any more? They're already at $5.50. Oh my God. Talks of a sale? Whoa. So it's this just in. GoPro misses already low sales estimates amid talks of a sale. What is that all about? GoPro hired JP Morgan to advise on a sale? No way. Who do you think would buy them? Apple should buy them. Company, I mean, they bought freaking Beats headphones. I mean, come on. They didn't even need to buy them. They could have, I guess it might have been a good deal in the end. But man, I feel like they overpaid for that. That was just purely branding. Those headphones aren't even that great compared to other headphones that cost the same amount of money. GoPro is heading to BK soon? Like Burger King? What are you talking about? I'm going to blank. So it looks like GoPro... The results for the once high-flying action camera maker added to months of struggles to diversify revenue and drum up demand. In January, they lowered expectations significantly for fourth quarter earnings after its Hero line of cameras failed to fill many stockings at Christmas. Well, yeah, because you're coming late to the party and you're charging a lot of money for those. I feel like if GoPro cameras came... Oh, bankruptcy, crap. That's what you meant. If GoPro cameras came out like 6 months to a year ahead of time, I feel like their sales would be good because they'd be like coming out ahead of the game. But they keep like their iPhone 6 came out after the iPhone 10. So when the iPhone 10 came out, that could shoot 4K. I think it's 60 frames. I don't know if it's at 60 frames per second or not, but I forget. But then GoPro came out with the same camera basically. So people are just like not impressed. Had GoPro came out with that first, I feel like their sales would have been better. But their timing was just so bad. Their timing was horrible. And then they tried to make drones, which the remote was ugly, and the drone itself was big and bulky. They just couldn't hang with the big boys. Like DJI just embarrassed them with the drones. And so, yeah. Can you guys still see me, or am I covering up my face? Oh no, I'm still there. Okay. Yeah, so geez, I wonder who will buy GoPro. Sales took an $80 million hit because of discounting of its Karma drones and Hero line cameras over the holiday season. It also cut the price of its new Hero 6 by $100. Well, that's a more reasonable price. $400 for their Hero 6, I think, is reasonable. That's what they should have started to do. GoPro lost $55.85 million. I'm just going to type that. GoPro lost 55 point. I hope this is not like plagiarism, but in I'll just put last 3 months of 2017. Just kind of summarize there. Well, sorry GoPro. I mean, you tried, but you just couldn't. I don't know. They just poor execution with GoPro. They started out really, really good when action cameras were like the new thing. But they just couldn't hang in the end. And so, yeah, it sucks. It's a tough market. They need to lower their prices on their cameras and come out with them sooner and quicker so they're ahead of the game. Then they would probably be just fine, but they're just not. So Amazon, their profits topped $1 billion for the first time in a quarter. Profit. I mean... $1 billion freaking dollars profit. So that is just ridiculous. Also, revenue soared 38% to $60.5 billion in the fourth quarter. That is crazy. 60.5 billion in revenue. That is just crazy. You should buy a Win option. Do you think Win is going to go back up, or do you think it's going to keep going down? Hey, Mr. Big Time, what's up, man? Nice to see you in the chat. So let's take another quick look at the current prices. Amazon's up $87 a share. Apple's down 41 cents, so not too bad. And then Google is down $13. So I'm just more excited about Amazon, to be honest, because that is our biggest position. We have 3 call options with Amazon. Not much, man. How's it going? Yeah, so we have 3 call options on Amazon. It was worth, right at the close, it was worth like 33,000 or something. I know I saw Amazon drop to like $20 right before the market closed. So it's probably worth maybe 32,000. I don't know, but oh man, I was so freaking nervous about Amazon. Holy crap. They sold the shit out of those Echoes too, and Fire Sticks. Those were like their best selling items. It's just crazy. I'm trying to find the data on that. Let's see, holiday season boost. Let's see, Alexa, where's Alexa? Alexa, come on. Well, I'll show you what he did say about Alexa. He said, oh no, here you go. Alexa, nope. He said his 2017 projections for Alexa were very optimistic, which is dangerous to set an optimistic goal for projections for that, because then it makes it harder to beat. But then he said we far exceeded them. That made me super excited. Are you buying an out of the money option? I was worried at first because of the 4% drop. Yeah. Was that after hours, the 4% drop with Amazon, or was that during the day, during the market open? Because yeah, Amazon definitely did not do well today during the market. I have 3 out of the money calls right now with Amazon, and I believe I have like a 1620 strike for January. So I think that's what I have right now. I'll type it down here. 1620, or I'll put January 18th, 2019, 1620. These are what I have right now, and I have 3 of them. And I did buy a put, and I'm going to take credit because every time I buy a put, things go up. So Amazon's earnings was strictly because of my put option that I bought during the day. Seriously, I have the worst luck of all time with put options. I bought a put on Amazon. I'll tell you what it was. I think it was June. I think it was a June 15th one, like 1200. I bought one of those, and I was starting to make money on it. But you know me, I never make money on put options, and so I have like one of the best records for never making money on put options. The only time I've ever made money on a put option, I think, was with Equifax, and I was like in and out with that one. Had I held on to that for like another few days, I would have lost money, because I guess losing 143 million social security numbers will make your stock price go up, because that's what ended up happening. So I was in and out on that one. I made like 500 bucks, and then I was out. So I got lucky with that one. I should have bought it like days ahead of time, because I actually did know about it, and I should have bought it as soon as I heard the news, but I was like a couple days late getting in, so I was surprised I made any money. But yeah, off topic, but what do you think about Bitcoin? Bleh. I feel like Ty Lopez. Hey, you guys heard of that crypto Bitcoin? Freaking douche. Anyways, Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin's struggling because I feel like a lot of people who are getting involved in currencies are aware of its shortcomings, and people are scared. People are scared that there's going to be a lot of new coins that are going to like basically dethrone Bitcoin. I think that's why Bitcoin's struggling so much right now. Plus, on top of that, Facebook is shutting down all ads related to cryptocurrencies. Then there was a whole thing with South Korea. A lot of governments are still not on board with cryptocurrencies, so I think Bitcoin's just struggling. But I did hear that Robinhood, the trading app, was going to be allowing Bitcoin to be bought there in the future, so that should help it. And then Square is allowing select users to buy Bitcoin through their Square Cash app. And so I feel like Bitcoin still has a little bit of fight left in them, but I really don't know a lot about like the Lightning Network that's supposed to be coming out. I don't know much about how that works, but I still do think Bitcoin will be okay for a little bit longer. But yeah, I never invested in that GBTC. Oh, Mr. Big Time, do you know what happened with that? Did they do a stock split or something? Because it was like at 3,000 at one point, and now it's like at 20. I'm guessing they did a split, but maybe you can answer that since you have, or you know about it maybe. Yeah, Yeah, I also heard there was supposed to be a hard fork with Ethereum or some sort of fork with Ethereum that was supposed to happen yesterday. Holy crap, a 91-to-1 split? That is just ridiculous. Why would, that is just crazy. Why do you think they did such a huge split? Just so that everyone and their mom can get in on that? Like, that just sounds fishy to me. That is crazy. So I also heard, I want to talk about, like, let's see. To our Prime service, Now service has helped over. Ooh, so here's another interesting fact about Amazon. Their Prime service, the Prime service saw more than 4 million signups in 1 week alone. Are you serious right now? Holy crap. And revenue from subscriptions, fees, whoops, grew 49%. How are there still that many people who don't have Prime? I don't understand. This is the same thing that happened with Netflix. I thought to myself, okay, Netflix, pretty much everyone has Netflix. How are they going to get more subscribers? But they did. They just were like knocking on everyone's door like, hey, do you have Netflix yet? Nope. Here you go. Have it. Get a new T-Mobile phone. We'll give Netflix included. Like, I just can't believe how they're still growing. And I read an analyst said that Netflix still has a lot more room to grow with subscribers, which I think is just crazy. That's just insane. Yeah, so to allow more investors to get in. Yeah, OLED started off so strong. Universal Display started off so strong. And I was feeling really like confident. I was like patting myself on the back for that video I made at the beginning of the month. But it's only been what, like what did you say, a week and a half of it's been going down, which is kind of scary. But at the same time, I haven't seen really any negative articles about like the future of Universal Display being in trouble. So I really honestly think OLED is a great buying opportunity right now. That's my opinion. I picked up a couple more calls yesterday with a lower strike, and I think it was 190. But dude, everyone's going to OLED. And I say this all the time, if you haven't seen an OLED TV, literally go to Best Buy this weekend, or even Target has some now, or maybe even Walmart has some. Just check them out. The picture quality is so much better that literally my next TV will hands down be an OLED, because I don't want to get a worse TV than what I have now. I have a 1080p regular, like a LED TV that I got in 2011 for like $1,600 at Walmart. And so for that same price, maybe even less, I can get an OLED TV the same exact size, but like 10 times better. And you got to see it. If you haven't seen them, you have to see it to see what all the hubbub is about. It's just crazy. Am I offline right now? Oh no. It says no. Am I still online? Are you guys still hearing me? It says I'm offline right now. It says stop streaming, so I think I'm still streaming. Can you guys see me? Just please comment below if I'm still live right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm such a noob with this live streaming stuff, honestly. Thank you guys. But, okay, I want to direct the conversation to you guys. Do you guys have any positions in Amazon, or how have you been trading Amazon? Have you been trading Amazon at all, or what do you like about Amazon, or are you involved in any way with Amazon? Do you have Prime? Does your brother have Prime? I don't know. Is anyone investing in Amazon right now? Because, man, I was so scared today. I've never been this nervous ever trading, because 3 calls are just so expensive, and I knew if their earnings were bad, I could lose half of that. I could probably lost like 17 or 18 grand tomorrow if their earnings were bad. So I was just like praying to the investor gods that they would do well. Oh wow, you have 1,800 strike Amazon calls. That is gutsy, Mr. Big Time. I'm giving you props. That's way higher than than what I have. I'm too scared. You probably paid a lot less though than I did. That's for sure. Was yours 10 grand or was it less than 10 grand per call? Yeah. So I want to see if I can find anything about the Alexa. Holy crap, the Amazon Web Services posted a 45% increase in sales to $5.1 billion. These numbers are insane. Amazon Web Services plus 45% to $5.1 billion. I need to get like, I should get like a, this font is kind of boring, but only 1,100 per call. That's not bad at all. Damn. Yo, Tim, what up? Tim's a friend of mine. I actually know him from, we went to high school together. I'm friends with pretty much his whole family. So I'm giving Amazon my money via Whole Foods and Prime. Yeah. Hey, I'll shop at Whole Foods now. I usually wouldn't go there because they're kind of expensive, but you better believe I'm buying apples from them now, or whatever freaking food that I need to get. Check out Sky and Mighty about you're about to buy a bunch of calls on them. Wait, why are you about to buy a bunch of calls on them? Yeah, I've been adding stuff to the watch list based on your guys' recommendations, and then sometimes I forget who recommended what. But if you ever see it on my watch list, it's a little shout out to you guys for recommending it. I did buy puts on. I took some recommendations from you guys. I did get some puts on Spider, the SPY ETF, and QQQ just in case. I put in like, I think I got like 4 calls in one, or 4 puts in one, 5 puts in the other. Sky's a rocket ship, eh? Ooh. I need to look that up because okay, another thing that happened today, a bunch of my calls sold. I had some stop limit orders set for a bunch of my stuff like Adobe, EA Sports, Apple. They all triggered today because, you know, the stock markets were going, like the stocks were going down. The volatility was incredible today. We went from like negative 180 to positive 130 to negative 30. What did they even close at? To positive 37. So like the Dow was just going like berserk today, and so a lot of my calls sold. You'll see when I upload the video, a lot of them sold, and so I'm just right now, at least I'm sitting on a ton of cash right now, and I'm hoping that this is going to be a blessing because I'm hoping I can get into some stuff tomorrow. I'm trying to buy stuff incrementally as they go down. That seems to be what the strategy is in times like this where there's a lot of volatility. And I still can't. I don't know if because Scottrade is just not as good as TD Ameritrade, but I wanted to try to do like a credit spread or like an iron condor or something like that. But I don't know if I could do that on Scottrade. I know on TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, you could do that as like one trade and just pay one commission, one fee. But I don't know if you could do that on Scottrade, and they're in the process of merging, so they're actually taking away features. Like they took away dividend reinvestment. They're taking away other features until the merge happens. And so I'm kind of stuck with just doing basic trades right now. I'm not sure if I can do different types of options trading, but I could be wrong because I'm definitely a beginner, so I don't know. But ooh, YY looks good as well. I'm gonna add that to the list. Thank you. Ooh, and that looks good. Let me add them. Yeah, I mean, I got some cash now I can mess around with. I think all 3 of my Adobe, I had 3 different calls for Adobe. They all sold. So I'm trying to get back into them because I do like Adobe. I mean, you can't beat the subscription model. It just seems to be working. So yeah. Okay, what option level are you approved for? Yeah, I'm approved for, I think, tier 2. Maybe that's why. Very good point. Thank you so much. I was like, why can't I do these different trades? I'm like, what's going on? I think you need to be approved for tier 3 to do those. Yeah, dude, Ben, I'm only doing like buying out of the money calls, buying puts. I've sold covered calls before. I need to okay, so as soon as I think I might as well, I'm not sure if it's worth me applying for level 3 right now, just because I think we're they're merging with TD Ameritrade in a couple months, so maybe I might just wait. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? What would you do? Would you just wait till they merge with TD Ameritrade to use Thinkorswim, or would you see if you can hit up Scottrade and see if you can get started right away? What's up, the George Hirvargo? What is going on? How many companies are you invested in? I'm invested in probably like 35 companies right now. I know Mark Cuban and other people have said, and even Warren Buffett has said, diversification is for people who don't know what they're doing. But I kind of know what I'm doing, so that's why I'm not investing in like 60 companies. No, but there's a lot of companies I like. That's just it. I get FOMO like a mofo, and there's so many companies I'm like, ooh, maybe this one might get bought out, or ooh, this one's working on something really cool. So yeah, that's the reason why I have so many companies. Like, and there's just so many that I like. There's so many that are doing cool things, like Tesla, Amazon, Nvidia, AMD. Like, I don't know which one of Nvidia and AMD is going to be like the most successful, but I like them both, so I'm going to buy both. And you know, it's kind of like, it does lower your risk. And if you get lucky and one of your options gets bought out, like I have 25 GoPro calls. If they get bought out for more than $15 a share, like, bro, we're going to clean up. So, you know, sometimes it's good to spray your money around. A lot of venture capitalists do that when they invest in startups. They spray and pray, it's called. They just put a lot of money in a lot of different places, and if one of them like shoots to the moon, like, it's totally worth it, and you'll be glad that you've done it. Like, obviously it would be nicer if I had like 5 companies. It'd be way easier to manage, way easier to keep track of, but there's just so much going on that's just my personal strategy. I just buy a ton of stuff. There's just so much. Like Weight Watchers, I would have never invested in that, but I saw it on TV, and they're like, ever since Oprah got involved, they've gone up like 300%. And I was like, oh snap, I need to get in on that. And so I threw some money at it and made like over 100% return or something. I made like a good return on that one. And they just signed DJ Khaled as a spokesperson. Like, talk about having 2 of the most popular people on TV right now. Like, Oprah's always been popular, and she can move product. Like, that woman can sell anything, and she's just so talented in so many ways. But a saleswoman is one of them. And DJ Khaled is just, he's all over the TV. So the only thing I'm worried about with him is, you know how some people, like, their persona and their image is kind of like relies on them kind of being a little overweight, like Chris Farley, like his comedic impact. Part of it was because of his size and his look. I feel like when people like that lose a ton of weight, it's kind of weird, and people kind of have a hard time adjusting. Obviously, I would love DJ Khaled to lose weight and like get healthier. But I'm just saying the image thing is a little concern. But in terms of helping Weight Watchers be successful, I think DJ Khaled could be a great spokesman, because he looks like someone that probably would benefit from using it. I'm sure he is using it now, and I'm sure he'll see some good results. So anyways, that's my view on Weight Watchers. That's why I have Weight Watchers calls. Yeah, so in my first video, you already had a lot of companies. That's because I've been trading for 5 years. So I've been trading for 5 years before I started my vlog. And so over that course of 5 years, I've been learning about new companies and investing in different companies. Are you using a margin account? I was using a margin account in 2016. That was the first time I started using margin, because I wanted to get into some more positions, because I felt like really bullish on them. In fact, the first day I got margin, it was like May 31st, 2016. I bought a bunch of Nvidia stock at $49 a share because I was confident they were going to go up. So I was like, it's worth borrowing Scottrade's money for 7.5% at the time, because I feel like Nvidia will go up more than that. And so I bought some Nvidia. I bought some, I think, more Tesla. I forget. Tesla was trading like it was under $300 a share at the time. But yeah, but over time, once I started with options, I was looking to stop using their money, because I didn't want to borrow too much and get stuck in a bad spot. And so luckily it's been playing out okay. I'm not using their money anymore, so we're all good in the hood on that one. Off topic, but I didn't realize how good the Thinkorswim platform was until I started using other brokers. Yeah, I've never used Thinkorswim, but I know a lot of people who do, and they love it, and I've read really good reviews about it. So TD Ameritrade doesn't offer 2-factor authentication. Well, what you could do, seeking security, is you could have it where they ask you a security question every time you log in. In fact, that's when I made an account for me and my girlfriend, we have to every time we log in, even if it's our own computer, they ask you a security question, you have to type it in. So it's not two-factor authentication, but it kind of is in a way because you have to do another thing to log in. So I don't know if the pros would outweigh the cons leaving TD Ameritrade just because of that. You could always just do the security questions and you got that extra security that way. The charts on Tasty are kind of garbage. The charts on what? Can you elaborate? The charts on Tasty for what? What are you talking about, Willis? Let's see. How much did you start with for your option trading? I started, well, if you look at my very first video, I traded one option on Universal Display and it was like $100 and something. So you can go, and by the way, if you ever watch my older videos, I have them organized in playlist. I'm very organized in that way because I hate going to other people's channels looking for a video and I just have to scroll through. So every video I upload is in a playlist and I organize it by quarter. So if you want to look at videos from April, that's Q2. So go to Q2 2017 and you'll be able to find all those videos. I put every video in a playlist organized by quarter. If I did it by month, it would just be too many. So I'm just doing it by quarter. Yes, Schwab and Fidelity have cheaper trade fees. That is true. I heard you could negotiate the trade fees. I'm going to give that a try because I do trade a lot. I'm going to see if they can lower it to at least match what Schwab does. But I've read reviews that they're willing to pay more fees just because of how robust the platform is, Thinkorswim. I have 8 companies invested in for stocks, but I want to get to options because it's faster. Yeah, options, it's just very risky. Watch all my videos. Watch the ones where I lose money just because, yeah, options are crazy. You have to have really thick skin and be willing to lose lots of money because it will happen at some point. It's just very risky. So please go slow and don't put too much. Like if I wasn't in a rush to make money, like no joke, I would probably have 10% of my portfolio in options, maybe 20. And I keep the rest in stocks just because, but I'm already getting older and I have personal things I need to get really, really soon. That's why I'm just betting the farm right now. But I'm understanding that I'm like all or nothing. So it's going to be crazy. I'm trying to get back into stocks. And as soon as I get approved for tier 3, I'm going to do the lower risk stuff like credit spreads. I'm going to try first, and then iron condors I'm going to try second. It's a much lower risk and it kind of caps your losses. And you make less return, but it's more safer. So let's see what else we got. Peaks to the moon Lambos. Yeah, buying a Lambo. I bought 1 Bitcoin, getting my Lambo tomorrow. TD has the best mobile app. TD does have a mobile app. My friend has it, and it like shows like all the Greeks. It just shows so much data on each position you have. It shows everything. It's awesome. I love it. I can't wait to start using it. Did my portfolio go up today? No, today I lost probably like 16,000. But it was just because, dude, February is just going to be crazy volatile. And so I think tomorrow we'll make money just because our biggest position is Amazon. And so as long as Amazon can stay in the green, we should have an okay day tomorrow. Let's see. Yeah, Amazon's currently up $80 right now. Oh, no. What just happened? No. Oh, okay. Amazon is at 80 bucks. And so we're still doing okay with that. Oh, look. Apple's up now. What? That's crazy. What about Google? Are they up now? Nope, they're down quite a bit. Shoot. All right, we're going to lose money on Google tomorrow, but we'll make money hopefully on Apple. Damn, and my 18 calls sold today. And I only bought 10 back. So there you go. And I think I bought 1 or 2 puts on them yesterday too, just in case, because I had so many calls. I thought it'd be smart to get some puts. But again, when I buy puts, I lose money. So that's how it goes. If you ever want your stock to go up, hit me up and be like, yo, Justin, buy some puts on this company because I'm trying to go to the moon tomorrow, and I can make you rich. But if somebody knows your security question answer, then you could be in trouble. That's true. You got to really have a really weird security question. Don't, like if you have pictures of an animal, like your pet, like let's say I put pictures of my pet Snickers on Facebook, I'm not going to be using that as a security question because anyone could find that out. So definitely not using that. Don't use anything that's on social media. Be really, really good with your security questions. But yeah, and Jocks on Horses says your money's secured by the government anyways. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think if someone hacked your account, hopefully you'd be insured. Yeah, actually, TD Ameritrade, when we opened up our account, we got 3,000 trades for free, but it only lasted for like 3 months because I was looking at it today and we only had 5 free trades left. So you got to really, it's kind of like one of those promotions where it's like they know you're not going to utilize all of it. So they just kind of throw that big number at you to kind of be like, oh, wow, sweet, 3,000 free trades. Yeah, Apple earnings are out. If you look over here, I typed in some headlines about Apple with their earnings. But I think a lot of people were expecting their earnings not to be great because the iPhone 10 has not been doing well. I like the iPhone 10. My girlfriend just got it. We FaceTimed yesterday, and it was like she was in high def. There was no lag. It was like the clearest picture ever on a FaceTime that I've ever seen. It was crazy how good the quality was. I think Apple's just, their phones are good. You can't deny their phones are good. It's just the price is what really getting to people. Any books you'd recommend to get into stocks and options apart from Intelligent Investor and Rich Dad Poor Dad, Beginner and Intermediate? Yeah, I have a book. If you look in my descriptions of my videos, I have a link to a book. It's kind of more advanced. It's called like just options trading. I forget what the book's called, but I have it on my description. If you look at any one of my vlogs, it's linked in there. But yeah. Yeah, Google's getting hammered. Yeah. Why is Google going down? Well, if you look up here, if you look on this Word document, I typed in some headlines for Google. It said Alphabet drops on earnings miss, so they missed estimates. They missed earnings. Their earnings miss views and their traffic costs have gone up a lot. So that's not good. Yeah, I have money on Google too. I have a call option on Google. We're gonna get hurt pretty good with that one. What do you think of Disney? I used to like Disney a long time ago, but yeah, I don't know anymore because I know they're struggling with ESPN. They took out their content from Netflix. They're trying to compete with Netflix now. I don't know if that was the best move. So I really don't know about Disney. I mean, their theme parks seem to do very well. And they got that new one in Shanghai they opened up like a year or 2 years ago. I forget when, but I'm sure they're pulling in hella cash with that. What's up, Saibu Shayer? Hey, Justin, I think February will be a pretty volatile month. Yeah, I think everyone thinks that. It's going to be crazy. I think February 8th is when the Congress has to renegotiate the funding bills. Do you see February as a buying opportunity? How you'll be playing it? Yeah, so February, I mean, just from watching all the analysts, it seems the general consensus is, and Mr. Joseph commented on some videos too. He's pretty good with the chart reading, so I trust his judgments as well. I listen to what he has to say, but basically sit on cash, wait for stuff to come down, buy a little bit every time it comes down. That's like the general overall strategy for a volatile month like this. In the long term, though, the economy seems to be strong. The analysts don't think that this short-term, like crazy month will last very long. So if that's what you believe, which is what I believe, then yeah, you just want to be, the strategy that I'm hearing is just buy stuff as it goes down. Pick up some bargain prices and just hold on to it. Because I do think the economy is doing well. Ryan Scribner in the house, what up? Dude, sorry I didn't come to New York yesterday. I was busy uploading and my girlfriend already came back today. So I couldn't make it work out this time, but definitely going to be coming to New York soon. I just bought some March 9th 167.50 calls. For Apple. Oh, wow. Wait. Oh, March 9th? Okay, well, you know me. I don't buy calls that expire that soon, so I can't speak on whether that was a good trade or not. But it looks like, so far, based on what Apple's doing after hours, looks like that was a good trade. So yeah, definitely very good trade. You're going to be making up $4 now. I don't understand. Apple's earnings were apparently bad. They went down, and now they're up. So there you go. That's the stock market, guys. Okay, so Disney is buying Fox. And has Marvel, yeah. So it might go up when they see these new movies come out. Yeah, I think Disney will have kind of like periodical swings when like really good movies come out, they'll go up. Then like during the dry months where they're not putting out anything new, it's going to come down. So a lot of people get Disney mostly for dividends, I think, and just it's like a safer stock, I guess. Well, you had 3 wisdom teeth pulled. Ouch. Ooh. You should have done a live stream like the second you got out of the the dentist office. That'd have been sweet. Just seeing what you'd said, but it probably would have been really risky to live stream when you don't know what you're saying. But yeah, I got my wisdom teeth pulled like 10 years ago, and it was not fun. What are your thoughts on OLED? I still personally love Universal Display. I think this is one of those rare opportunities where the market is just totally wrong about them. I don't know if it's people taking profits and I don't know if it's people taking profits and then people panic selling because they saw the price go down. I don't know why Universal Display is going down. I don't know. I still like them. I still love Universal Display. I mean, they seem to be like the main company when it comes to OLED technologies and stuff, and they're improving it and stuff like that. So I think I think they're gonna be okay. I think like we'll be laughing about this like 6 months down the road when Universal Display is back to over 200. I just think it's weird right now. I don't understand. I haven't seen any articles that say anything negative about it. So AMD I like as well. AMD has a solid CEO. They're doing better. They're improving. They're up. They've been up pretty well lately. Let's check again, because they were like in the 11s earlier, and now they're up to 1330. I think they're doing well. I think they might be staging a good comeback. So yeah, I like AMD. I'm holding them long term. I don't care what happens with them. It's just like they're just doing, I don't know, they're doing a good job. You got to give them some time. When you're going against Nvidia, like you got to give them some time. They're not gonna overtake Nvidia overnight. It's gonna be, but I do think there's room for both. Like I do think there's room for Intel, AMD, and Nvidia to all be profitable in the spaces that they're in. So yeah, Samsung stock. Someone mentioned that Galaxy phones are up there with Apple. I personally haven't really taken the time to like research how to invest in Samsung because I don't think you can trade Samsung on the NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange. Correct me if I'm wrong. If any of you guys know what's the best way to buy Samsung stock, because I remember looking it up and I was like, I don't know how to get it, so I just didn't do it. Oh look, notification from Ryan Scribner. Sweet. What to do if your stock crashes? Well, don't buy a weapon because you might not. Yeah, don't kill yourself, please, guys. Stocks always will come back up in the long run. I'm interested to see what he says though. I want to watch that video later. Do you think AMD will be bought out by another company? I don't think so. I think AMD is that's a good question though, because you would need to get a very good offer. I think AMD would need to get a really, really good offer, and I don't think Nvidia has that kind of cash to buy AMD. I don't think Intel has that kind of cash. Well, maybe, I don't know. I really don't think they have enough. Like Apple has enough cash, but I don't think they're going to be buying AMD. Yeah, I don't. Let's see if we can see what's going on with Apple. Nope. I'm trying to see why they're going up all of a sudden. Yeah. So the company's Apple's second quarter revenue was between they forecast between 60 billion and 62 billion, while analysts were averaging 65.73 billion. Yeah. The company said it sold 77.32. Let's put that down here. 77.32 million iPhones. Below estimates of 80.03. I don't know where they get these numbers. 80.03 million iPhones? Like, why not 80? I don't know. They have some sort of weird way of calculating that. I'll never understand. But yeah, I mean, the iPhone 10, I was not confident about that to begin with. Yeah, Intel is working with AMD. Yes, that is correct. And when you have them two together, I would be a little scared if I was Nvidia, but Nvidia is also, they're just going to do their thing no matter what. Gold Sachs loves manipulating that stock and keeping the share price low. Yeah, I believe that. Andy has been around since the day I was born. They're going nowhere. By Andy, do you mean AMD? I think that's what you mean. Yeah, I think AMD is going to be around for a little while. So it says I've been streaming for 11 seconds. So I don't really know how long the stream has been going, but I think maybe in like 10 or 15 minutes we'll call it a day. Amazon is just going crazy. Let's go back to Amazon. So the reason I was confident with Amazon was mainly because I saw like the stat that during the holiday season, or maybe even right now still, 40% of every online dollar that's spent is going to Amazon. So that is just insane for one company to have that big of a market share. And when you have that, like, that's just good. I mean, when you have that statistic behind you, it just begs to have increase in revenue. On top of that, not 100% sure. One of my friends was mentioning that like half of all Christmas goods were purchased off of Amazon during the holiday season, and I know their Echo was like the best-selling item. I went to Target the day after Black Friday. They had no Echo Dots in stock. I think they had one regular Echo in stock, and those things just sold like hotcakes, and it was crazy. Now, what happens when people buy a bunch of Echo Dots? Well, they're probably going to be using it because you bought it, so you're probably going to use it. It can help you, automate a lot of stuff in your house. People are going to like it, but people will also start ordering stuff through Alexa. And I think when people learn of how convenient it is to say, "Hey Alexa, order me some more tampons," or something, like, it'll be easier for them to do that. It's just convenient. You save time, and that's worth something to people. And that'll just bring more dollars to Amazon as opposed to them going to the store and buying stuff there. So that's why I'd be very worried if I was like investing in Target or Walmart, for example. I mean, I guess maybe you could have Alexa order stuff from other websites, but it's probably more easier to like order it through Amazon. So I think Amazon sales will go up as a result, as kind of like a what's it called, like a side effect of all the Echo Dots being sold. So that's why I like that product so much, because it's not just like you're buying something to play music and tell you the weather. Like, you're buying something that's going to make your life easier when it comes to like ordering stuff. And when you order stuff, obviously you're spending money. So that's why I held on to Amazon, because I was like, I know those Alexas are going to pay off. And it definitely did. Read this thing I typed up right here. This is from Jeff Bezos. He said our 2017 projections for Alexa were very optimistic, and we far exceeded them. And I did also, and this is what scared me though, I saw an article today that some dude was measuring some sort of metrics with Amazon and basically said that there's a very, very low probability of Amazon beating earnings this quarter. And it freaked me out. That's why I bought the put on Amazon. I almost didn't, but that dude scared me and I bought a put. But I think because of the put that I bought, that's why Amazon's going up. No, I'm kidding. I just have the worst luck with puts. But I bought a put for protection, just in case I lost like half of my value with the calls. I would have made money with the put. So, yeah. I'm just a little on edge right now. February is just volatility central. I've been watching Sven Carlin. I don't know who that guy is. I gotta look him up. And I agree with his assessment of GE stock and buybacks. Now I get why most retail staples are down too, apart from the Amazon effect. Yeah, Amazon is just, they don't care what industry they go in. They're gonna go into your industry and they're gonna mess things up. So Amazon solved the age-old problem of men buying tampons at the store. Exactly. Is it Jamie or Jaime Lopez? You hit the nail on the head. You totally hit the nail on the head. Because, yeah. I think I bought tampons one time at the store, and I was like taking pictures of it, sending to my girlfriend like, "Is this it? Is this one it?" And it was very, very awkward. It was very awkward, and I'm glad. If it comes down to that, and she ever asks me to do that again, what I'm gonna do is probably order an Echo Dot on Amazon Prime, and then hopefully get it the next day, and then order tampons, get them the day after that. Hopefully she can wait, but yeah, I mean, I do want to get an Echo though in the future. I think it'd be pretty cool. But I'm also an Apple fanboy, so I might get the HomePod. Maybe I'll get both. I mean, it's only $30 if it goes on sale again, so it's not like it's breaking the bank. But I hope it's not a personal question. What is your strategy to pay taxes for the 2017 year? Given the great year you've had, I can only imagine the bill. Yeah. Well, I did sell some options to offset my profits. I sold Alibaba, which of course, what happens when Justin sells stuff? Stock goes up. So I sold Alibaba and it went right up afterwards. And so I'm regretting that decision because I feel like the taxes I would have paid would have been offset by my gains. But so I had to wait a month to get back into Alibaba. So I got back into Alibaba yesterday, and I don't know if it triggered a sell today or not. But I think I'm still in Alibaba right now. Yeah, and then I sold 5 of my 8 Square calls because I was losing money with them. So I did that, but I have to wait again. I have to wait a full month to buy back into it again. Otherwise, you get hit with that wash rule, which means if you sell something and buy it back within a month, you can't, even if it's like a stock to an option, if you buy anything related to that company within a month of selling, you can't write off that loss on your taxes. So you have to wait 31 days, I believe it is, to get it. And so I waited a full month and watched Alibaba go up before I could get back in. But also, the way taxes work is with investment income, like in capital gains, it's not the same as your earned income, like from wages. So if you fall in a low tax bracket for wages, that's what you'll pay on short-term capital gains, and long-term capital gains is, I think, lower than that too. So because I wasn't making as much income, I think I fall in a lower tax bracket. So I mean, I still will have to pay taxes, but I'll sell whatever I have to sell to pay the taxes. But I'm gonna find out when I go see my my accountant tax guy that helps me with my taxes. But yeah, I probably will get hit with a tax bill this year. What is the minimum expiration dates on options whenever you buy? I like to buy a year out. They're also known as leaps. I like to buy year expirations because it's like it's a little bit less risk because you have more time for that stock to hit your strike. It's a rare occurrence where I buy something that expires sooner than that, unless I'm planning on selling it like in a month. Jeff Bezos sold 1 billion shares of Amazon today, or when did he do that? He's probably buying another yacht. I mean, at some point you got to take some profits, even if it's your company, I think. One idea: buy in bulk. Yeah, buy in bulk. Yeah, that would work. It's a good idea. I think. Do you think Win will go back up, and will the CEO stay? I don't know if the CEO will stay because I don't know if the board will want him to stay. That could be really bad for their PR. But hey, Maddie Mitchell, what's up? How's it going? Maddie Mitchell's awesome, very talented graphic designer, artist. He's awesome. Thanks for coming in, Maddie. Hope you and the family are doing well. We got a FaceTime soon. Catch up. But yeah, I don't think Steve Wynn will go back. I don't know. I just think it's kind of bad PR at that point to stay. He might be like an advisor. I don't know. I don't know what will happen. It's just a really weird situation. Not a good situation. Chrono25, what is up? Hey, what do you think about the video game companies Activision, Take-Two, and EA? I like them all, and I don't even play video games. Even though I love video games, I just don't have time to play them. I still have positions in all 3 of those, and cleaned up on EA the other day, and then they triggered a sell today. But I was in the money already, so I'm looking to get back in, but I'm trying to be disciplined. I'm trying to see the volatility do its thing. So I'm going to try to wait for it to come down because I don't think it's going to go up every single day this month. This is the last month. This is the month where no company stock will go up like more than 2 or 3 days in a row just because the volatility is crazy. But yeah, so I'm going to try to get back into EA a little bit. Esports, yes, has been getting bigger and bigger, and it's just going to grow. I mean, the population is going to grow. You're going to have more kids. So naturally, just because of that, you're going to have more people playing video games. But esports is being taken more seriously as like a sport. And when that happens, you're going to have a lot of people trying to go pro playing video games because that's something that a lot of kids are good at. And so if you can make a living on it, why not? Like, if I was like ridiculous at video games, I would be trying to do that full time. Like, seriously. Can you imagine how sweet your life would be if you had to like just shoot people all day in Call of Duty and like make money doing it? Like, come on, that's so fun. Just like poning noobs for money. Like, oh, what do you do for a living? I pwn noobs. That's what I do. And I make a lot of money doing it. Like, that'd be the best. Are you planning on selling all your investments when you hit 1 million? Well, I don't plan on like selling them all. I plan on definitely going like putting a big chunk into a dividend paying stock, or maybe a few dividend paying stocks, and trying and just kind of taking the dividends as like income to live off of. That's my plan. But I also want to get my parents a house, and so I want to make sure I have enough money for that. That's really my number one goal, is to get my parents a house. Like that's why I'm doing this Road to the 2 Comma Club thing. If it was 10 years ago, I'd probably still be in stocks right now. I probably wouldn't even be messing with options, but yeah, time is of the essence, and you don't get younger, you only get older. So every day, you got to make the most out of every day. I just joined the stream, and I'm not sure if you answered this question, but what do you think about Amazon going into the healthcare sector? Actually, I did not answer that question. So welcome to the stream, Illyria. I think that's how you say it. Ooh, Maddie, I'm excited about that. I'm going to FaceTime you. I'm going to use my girlfriend's new phone because the quality is really good. I was just talking about that. She got the iPhone 10. So I'll FaceTime you from there. We'll talk for sure. Amazon going into the healthcare sector. Again, what Amazon does is they go into a sector to make things more cost efficient for their consumers. And so I think it's a good thing. I think healthcare is one of these sectors that needed a company like Amazon to get involved, because you probably know we all get like destroyed with healthcare costs. Health insurance is expensive, medicine is expensive, surgery is expensive. I literally had a brick fall on this fingernail, and it cost like $6,000 to have the dude pull the nail out, like stitch up my stitches, put the nail back in. It took like a half hour, and it was $6,000. So like, come on, like that whole industry needs to be disrupted, and I'm glad Amazon is getting involved. Even if it's just like a minor thing they're trying to do right now, I like Amazon getting into healthcare. Plus, if we're investing in Amazon, we can make more profit. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. I was invested in Win, but damn, I'm questioning my investment in them. Yeah, I mean, I think with any scandal, the only scandals that really, really hurt a company is like the one with Chipotle. Like when they had like different food scares like in a row, that's something that will keep people from going there. But this kind of scandal doesn't really affect the product, which is the casino itself. And so I think over time, Wynn will recover. I mean, if Equifax could recover, and American Airlines could recover, and United Airlines could recover from their scandals, they recovered from them like days later. And so I think Wynn will recover from this just fine. I don't think it's not like a scandal where they found out that all their games were rigged and no one was. I mean, maybe they are rigged. I don't know, but like that's not what the scandal's about. And so I think as far as the consumers go, I think they'll forget eventually. They always do. They'll start going back. I think short term they'll go down, but yeah, I think they'll come back. That's just my opinion on the psychological aspect of it. It just seems like that's what happens. I mean, if Equifax stock price could go back. I haven't checked them lately, actually, so maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but their stock went up not too long after that whole scandal happened. Do you think stock trading is better than option trading? I like stock trading because it's way less stressful and you won't lose a ton of money in one day. And dividends are really sweet. It's really cool when you log into your account and you have some extra cash sitting in there because of dividends. That's awesome. And stocks do pay a lot better dividends than banks pay interest. So I do like stock trading in that regard. And you can sell covered calls against your stocks. And there's a lot of ways you can even incorporate options with stocks. The main reason I'm doing basically just options trading is just because the profit potential is bigger, and I'm trying to make a bigger profit in a shorter amount of time. Otherwise, I'd be doing a lot more stocks. But yeah, options is, if you like to gamble like I do, options is pretty fun because you can have some really good days and you get really excited. But the bad days suck though. So it's kind of like you just have to mentally prepare yourself when you're going into options. Don't jump all in. Like that's the worst thing to do is jump headfirst into options, especially out of the money call options like what I'm buying, because it's just too crazy. It's just too risky. I'm glad Mr. Buffett is getting involved. JP Morgan, not so much. Yeah, I am not a fan of Jamie Dimon after all that stuff he said about Bitcoin, saying it's a fraud. And then he said his daughter was stupid for investing in, like, who would say their daughter is stupid on public television? Like, that is so dumb. He said, my formerly smart daughter is what he said, but that's basically saying stupid daughter. I would never say that about my kids. It just doesn't make sense. And there's a great quote, I forget who said it, but it's like when you're, it's hard to understand something when your salary is based solely on you not understanding it. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically the position Jamie Dimon is in. He doesn't want Bitcoin to take off because JP Morgan will suffer. So it's in his best interest to not like Bitcoin and to not understand it, because Bitcoin is going to replace in cryptocurrencies in general are going to replace banks in the future. And so Jamie Dimon is I don't like him. He's just kind of weird. I like Warren Buffett though. I like Warren Buffett a lot. And I even like Jeff Bezos a little bit. He's kind of like a visionary in a ways. Kind of like Elon Musk, but not as smart. Elon Musk is just like, his brain is just like way up here. He's way above everybody. He's really smart. But you got to give Jeff Bezos credit too for what he does. I broke my back here in Germany playing football. The insurance not only pays my bills, but gives me money. What? So I can invest it into rehab. I just pay $90 a month for my insurance. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Even, I'm like healthy and mine's like over $100 a month, and I like never go to the doctor, and I've never broken anything. Yeah, it's insane, dude. Our healthcare is just crazy. But that's why I like Amazon and Warren Buffett. They're going to go in and they're going to figure some stuff out, and they're going to help. I think wasn't the main reason they were doing it is to like lower the healthcare costs for their employees. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, we do envy you. We do definitely envy you. You lost 2K on Alibaba this morning. Yeah, I lost a little bit as well. Figures, but I waited that full month to get back in because I sold it in December. That full month, they were like almost up every single day. Bought back in, and they're down. So maybe I'll buy a put tomorrow, and that'll send the prices back up. So maybe I'll do that. I do have Nvidia calls still. Yeah, I believe I do. Do I believe Nvidia is overextended? Actually, no. Do I look at the stock charts or just fundamentals? I don't look at either really that much, to be honest. I did look at an Nvidia chart recently that had like a kind of a cup formation, which was kind of anticipating them to go up a little bit more. They have gone up since then, so I don't know what the chart is saying now, but I did read an article saying that like the markets that they're in, I think it was the artificial intelligence. I'll post a link to it when that video comes, when I upload it, but it was like they were saying their total addressable market for artificial intelligence is like $10 trillion. That's a market that they're getting in right now, and they're like the leader right now in that market. So I wouldn't be surprised if Nvidia hit like $500 a share at some point. Like, I think over the long run, they're definitely going up. That's my opinion. Again, not a financial advisor, but I definitely like Nvidia, like to go up. They're getting into like some of the best industries you can even get in technology, artificial intelligence, self-driving, and then with esports, gaming cards, graphics cards for data centers. Data centers are using their graphics cards now because they're more powerful. You can process more with less power or whatever. And I mean, there's not many other tech related things you can get into that has that kind of growth potential. It's just Nvidia is just like insane, the stuff they're in, and they're just doing very well. So I like Nvidia is a stock that even if it has gone up 10 days in a row, I would still buy it because I just think long term they're going to keep going up. So Yeah, so I think we're gonna just check up on a couple more articles and then we'll wrap it up. I think we went pretty long with this stream, but I'm just glad that it's working still. So, because it still says I've only been streaming for 11 seconds, so I don't know. Strong iPhone prices buoy. Oh, okay, here's an update on Apple, guys. So let's check this one out. It says strong iPhone prices. Let me type this. Let me just type it up here. Strong iPhone prices buoy. So for those of you in Germany, it kind of means like makes things float. Buoys are things that you put in water, it makes things float. Apple shares after muted revenue forecast. So strong iPhone prices. So I guess, I think I'd mentioned this at one point, like Apple doesn't need to sell as many iPhones if the price is higher, because the price is higher, their revenue will go up with less sales. So maybe they sold enough iPhones to make the revenue pretty good. I'm guessing that's what this is about. It says Apple gave a disappointing revenue and profit forecast for the first 3 months of 2018, but in its sales of iPhone over the holiday quarter missed Wall Street expectations. But Apple forecast revenue of 60 billion to 62 billion. Analysts were expecting 65 billion. But bright spots in the fiscal quarter included average selling prices for the iPhone that topped Wall Street expectations, driven by demand for newer models like the iPhone X. So, average selling price for the iPhone topped Wall Street expectations. Yeah, so maybe that's what's sending their shares up a little bit more. I was expecting the Amazon share to gain much more value after the quarterly results. Why did it rise just 1.6%? Let's see where they're at right now. I'm showing 6% here, but maybe that was let's see, 84 divided by 1390. Yeah, that's 6%. I don't know where you're seeing 1%. I'm seeing them up 6% right now. So, yeah. Check Yahoo Finance or something, or Market Watch, or check a site where it updates the after hours results and see what their price is at, because it looks like it's up 6%. So, anyways, Luca Maestri, the company's chief financial officer for Apple, hinted at what Apple will do with its cash pile. At the end of December quarter, Apple had $285 billion in cash, which is nuts. Cash equivalents and short and long-term marketable securities. They said they plan to balance its cash and debt. Okay, so she said over time we're trying to target a capital structure that is approximately net neutral. We will have approximately the same level of cash and debt on the balance sheet. We're going to take that balance down from $163 billion to zero. Woo, that's crazy. He's referring to Apple's current level of cash net of debt. Okay, so I'm not 100% understanding that, but maybe someone can point that out, but I guess that's a good thing. He didn't say whether the reduction in net cash would come in the form of returning capital to shareholders or capital expenditures, but okay, so analysts said that the iPhone X had come into supply and demand balance, meaning that the Apple was able to keep the iPhone in stock and store shelves earlier than they expected. So that was good, because they were worried about the iPhone not being in stock. And they were able to get that back in stock sooner. That was good. But the weak expectations for the March quarter could signal that while Apple's diehard fans are willing to pay the iPhone's steep price, the new phone remains too expensive to tempt the mainstream shoppers, especially in countries like China. I kind of agree with that. Those customers may opt instead for the older, cheaper iPhone models that Apple has kept in its lineup. I did see that a lot of people are buying the iPhone 8, so maybe that's the reason why. 6%, but it lost 4% a minute before the market closed. Are you talking about, so are you talking about like the German market? Like, is your market open right now? I'm not sure because I'm seeing the after hours for the United States market and it's showing that it's up 6%. They lost a little bit right before our market closed at 3:30 p.m. or at 3 p.m. Chicago time, but they're up after hours 6% since they closed today. So I'm not, yeah, you have to elaborate a little bit more on that because it's still showing it's up 6% after hours, meaning like from when it closed today in Chicago at 1390 to what it is at right now, which is 1473. So it's up $83 since the market closed today. I was wondering if you have an opinion on Ford. Yeah. Honestly, the only reason I like Ford is because of its dividends. Honestly, I don't like anything else about that company, to be honest. I just don't know what Ford is doing. Ford should have already been making electric cars by now. They should have already been advertising stuff like that, but I don't know what they're doing. They're like sleeping right now. I don't know what Ford is doing. The fact that they don't have an electric car by now, it's just concerning to me. It just baffles me that you wouldn't at least work on an electric car or plan on making one or something. But yeah, Ford has really strong dividends. That's why people own them. And I put in a limit order to buy some Ford shares just for dividends, just to like a little bit of safety. But I honestly don't really like Ford that much. What's happening with OLED? Yeah, I do. Your guess is as good as mine. I think my English is too bad. I'm not able to explain what I want to say. Yeah, sorry. I wish I could understand what you were trying to say. I know they dropped right before the market closed today in our markets, but yeah, I like AT&T. In fact, I should change my buy to AT&T. I like them a lot more than Ford. I don't know why. I need to cancel that order. I don't know why I had that, but I think I already had 9 shares in them that I got from dividend reinvestment. I should just sell those and get AT&T. I feel like because they're both going to benefit from net neutrality being repealed. So, and AT&T is working on their 5G network, which would be insane. It's like I heard it's 100 times faster than what the 4G network is. Yeah, Ford has been sleeping. Definitely, they've been asleep. I don't know what they're doing. Like, whoever's like their CEO needs to get fired, and they need to find someone else who's more forward, progressive thinking. PayPal is down a lot today, wasn't it? Why would you buy PayPal at this point? What do you think? Just because it's down, or do you think they're going to be doing something good? Yeah, I don't know. I still like OLED. I definitely like them. I don't know about PayPal. I liked them last year, and I didn't really buy that. I don't think I invested in them because I don't know why. I just kept forgetting. But if PayPal could incorporate like cryptocurrencies or something, I would like them a lot more. If they could do something like that, I think they would be cool. It says Apple predicted its strongest ever holiday shopping quarter on the strength of the iPhone 10 and 8. Oh, so the company cleared that bar, posting revenue of $88.3 billion and profit of $3.89 per share, an increase of 12.6% and 15.7% respectively, from $78.4 billion and $3.36 per share a year earlier. So the results beat, but they missed analyst expectations of, yeah. So I don't know. It says Apple is expecting its tax rate for the March quarter to be 15%. 15% tax rate following changes in the U.S. tax law. We got to put that on here. That's going to help them a lot. I'll just call it the Trump tax bill. That's crazy. So they said last month that they do plan to make a one-time tax payment of $38 billion. I don't know why they would do that, though, because they have 8 years to pay it, I heard. In a 5-year, $30 billion to U.S. capital expenditure plan. Unlike many companies that took large one-time charges under the U.S. tax law, Apple has set aside cash for years ahead of time to fund the third. Okay. Oh, so it said Apple set aside cash for years ahead of time to fund that payment. They must have been expecting it. Ooh, IBM. I actually am uploading a video today where I talk about IBM a little bit. One of the analysts I read, he really likes IBM for 2018, and I forgot about that. So I'm kind of glad I was editing this vlog today because it reminded me of IBM. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that. Yeah, buy the dip on PayPal could be a good strategy. I mean, PayPal's still a really solid company. Apple is always a safe bet. I agree. I think Apple is a safe bet. They just make good products, you know, like I was getting frustrated with my PC because I felt like I got another virus, and I was like, this stuff like never happens on a Mac, really, for the most part. It was just frustrating me almost into buying a Mac. I was like getting so frustrated. Yeah, Twitter is doing well again. That's crazy. They were hurting so bad, and then they just all of a sudden are starting to come back up. But yeah, Twitter is doing very well. I kind of predicted it would do better once Trump became president because he uses it so much. I feel like it would like spur a lot of activity on Twitter. But a lot of YouTubers use Twitter, and I've been noticing that like a lot of the YouTubers I follow, they have Twitter accounts, and so I've been going on Twitter more ever since I started my YouTube channel. And I don't know if that has anything to do with it, like YouTubers utilizing Twitter a lot for like interacting with their subscribers. But it is a good tool to use to do that. So, yeah, I need to make another Twitter handle. I want to make one that's more related to my channel and not just what my personal one was. So anyways, is there any other questions you guys have? Because I'm going to get going. I have to tutor in like an hour. Tutoring a new student today. Making that cash money. Not a lot though, but it helps. Earnings for Twitter, February 8th. Ooh. I might throw money at a call just for the heck of it. Do you think it'll go up after earnings? I might buy a call or two on Twitter. Never thought I'd say that because I never thought Twitter was great as a stock, but they've been doing well. What else happened recently? Yeah, so cryptos, I'm getting hit pretty good with cryptos. I'm trying to buy more NEO today. I have a limit order placed I'm using my Bitcoin to buy NEO, but I don't know if it's going to go through yet because it seems like NEO is going back up. But NEO is one of my positions I have. Ethereum is my largest position, and then Bitcoin is my second largest position. I think Ethereum might do better though in 2018 than Bitcoin. You invested in Boeing last year and got $3,000 profit. Nice. Yeah, Boeing is doing very well. I bought a call like towards the end of last year because of a recommendation from Mr. Joseph, who subscribes to this channel. You might see him in the comments a lot. He comments a lot. And I think I made like 4,000 profit with just that one call. It was crazy. Like they're doing really good. I sold my Boeing call and I bought another one, I think. I might have bought two other ones. But I like Boeing, yeah. I'm not as really interested in that industry because I like tech. I'm not really into like the aerospace industry, but when you have a good company, you have a good company. So even though I'm not like interested in what they do, I still like them as a company, so I have them in the portfolio. I'm tutoring math. So tonight I'm tutoring geometry. So I'm going to be teaching geometry. That's an easier subject for me to teach because I taught it before. Pre-calculus gets a little bit harder. I have to refresh my memory on pre-calculus. I was tutoring someone with angular velocity and linear velocity last week. And like I had to research it up before I went because I totally forgot how to do it. But it's crazy. A lot of unit conversions, like converting revolutions per minute to like, I don't know, radians per second. It's weird. Kind of boring if you're not into math, but okay, you think there's gonna be post a decent number on Twitter. I think you're right. I think you might be onto something. I might pick up some calls tomorrow. Now that I have a bunch of cash, because a lot of my stuff triggered today, so all my Adobe calls sold today. I was kind of bummed about that. I had 3 different strikes, 190, I think, 200, and 220 or something. Or no, 195, 200, and 220, and all 3 of them sold. And I was pissed. Because I love Adobe. I love their products, although Premiere Pro has been annoying for me because they got rid of some features on the newer versions of Premiere Pro that I have on my older version of Premiere Pro, like. So I'm editing right now on my older version on my Mac, and I really like it. But anyways, what question should I ask you guys? What is your largest position right now? So let's do question of the day. I'm going to post in the comments. So my largest position, I believe, is Amazon. So that's my largest position. I think my second largest position might be, well, it was Apple, but now it's, I think it's, might be Tesla. I still got a lot of Tesla calls. Tesla might be my number 2. I'm not sure. Oh my God, 30 seconds of airtime during the Super Bowl now costs upwards of $5 million. Why companies think it's worth it? Psh, nope, I don't. I'm not even gonna watch the Super Bowl. Someday I'll get into sports when I have more time and I'll enjoy it more. I can't enjoy it when I have stuff to do. I just get stressed out. Bitcoin Cash, I mean Bcash. Okay, so you have Apple, that's your biggest position, and then Bitcoin Cash is your biggest crypto. Yeah, my biggest crypto is Ethereum, so I'll put that in. That is my biggest crypto position is Ethereum. I got like $3 grand invested in them, I think. I have like 3 Ethereum right now, basically. Apple, okay, yeah, I love Apple. Apple is just such a solid performer. Even right now, they have hiccups from time to time with their iPhones, but as long as they keep progressing, keep pushing the envelope. Like, do you guys use AR a lot on your iPhones? Because it's pretty sweet. I was using it with Pokemon Go, and it's really awesome. Like, you can walk around an object and see it from all angles, and that's something you can never do with phones. Like, with anything. I just think it's so cool. I just think people are underestimating the potential for augmented reality. It's going to get big. It's going to get pretty big. That's my opinion. I think it's going to get big. Apple has a really good head start with that. Their AR kit, a lot of developers are using it. And in fact, one of my stocks apps that I don't even use, but I just downloaded it one day. It's called Super Stocks. You can do an augmented reality chart and have it like sitting on the floor in your room. It's really cool, but it's kind of like a little novelty thing. But there's a lot of other uses for AR, and I think it's going to be pretty sweet. Can't go wrong with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. Yeah, I think Litecoin can still do well. Everything's getting hit right now. And I'm going to make a video on why I hate cryptocurrencies. And it's not that I hate them, I just hate the trading of cryptocurrencies. I'm going to make a video, I'm going to rant a little bit about that, but it's going to be hopefully pretty funny. But hopefully bring a good point. Because it's crazy. Come on, Bcash. It is not that great. Bitcoin Private will be the best. Bitcoin Private, okay. I know there's like Bitcoin Gold, there's Bitcoin Core, Bitcoin Private, Bitcoin Cash. There's been a lot of... No! Did you hear about Nintendo releasing Mario Kart on phones? No, did you hear that? Because I said, I don't know if I said it on the vlog, but I said a while ago, if they ever did that, it'd be game over. Like literally. I would pay, if it was a good game, like if it was legitimately good, I would pay $10 for that app for sure. I mean, I paid $10 for Mario, freaking Super Mario Run, and I think that was a little overpriced. I think it should have been priced at $4.99. Would have been perfect. I would have gladly paid. I mean, I paid, but I would have not felt bad about paying $5 for Super Mario Run. I would easily pay $10 for Mario Kart, and it'd be worth every penny. I think if you could play online against other people, man, that'd be sweet. That would be sweet. No way, they're releasing it in 2019? Oh my gosh, I should buy some Nintendo stock. I wish you could buy options in Nintendo, but you can't because it's not traded on our exchanges. Maybe you should invest in real estate in Italy. Wait, are you trying to say that I'm not smart in getting Ethereum? Is that what you're saying? You can now buy a home in Italy for just $1.25? What? I'm part Italian. Maybe I should get a house there. I would love to go to Italy. I am part Italian. I think it'd be cool to visit. GE, I don't know about GE. I know they've been struggling really, really bad. I don't know enough about that company. I don't really research them a lot. Yeah, I know. Did you hear that they're going to be they're thinking about removing GE from the Dow? Like, that's how bad they're doing. So, GE is not doing really good these days. What's up, Super Gecko? Yeah. Dude, I bet Italy's really pretty. I want to go there and visit sometime. So anyways, if anyone's just coming in, these are headlines about the earnings. I just hope Amazon does well tomorrow because Man, I was so freaking nervous. I definitely got some more white hairs today from that. I didn't see many other people put in what your biggest position is. So like Bin Nguyen, what is your biggest position right now? If you have off the top of your head, or Klaus, or anyone who hasn't mentioned it yet. Chrono, your biggest position's Nvidia. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Okay, Illyria, you got Boeing. Nice. Solid picks, guys. I picked up some Zillow calls recently. I don't know, has anyone looked at Zillow? That's the ticker symbol, Z. I use Zillow all the time on my phone just to look at houses, but they usually have been doing pretty well. There are some rumors that Microsoft are considering buying EA or Valve, although I can't see that happening. You can't see it happening with EA or with Valve, or both. Take-Two is killing it? Hell yeah, dude. I have Take-Two calls still, I think. Did they have earnings today? Honestly, I was just worried about Amazon, to be honest. I wasn't looking at anything else. Uh-oh, it says Take-Two stock drops following announcement of second Red Dead Redemption 2 delay. Uh-oh. Better red than dead. That's the name of this article. Well, hey, Take-Two, if it's going down on a delay, I think it could be a good buying opportunity, because I feel like people freak out on delays, but a delay is just a delay. It doesn't mean it's not coming out. Like, it's going to come out, so people need to calm their whatever. They just need to calm down. Wow, you got Take-Two since 1999? Or in 1999? Yeah, I like Redfin also. I use Redfin, Realtor.com, and Zillow, but I think the one real estate app on my phone is Zillow. I don't think I have any other ones. I got a bunch of random crap on my phone now. It's just crazy. So yeah. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys, because I got to get going. I got to take a quick shower and then go tutor. So thank you guys so much for watching. We have 12 people still watching right now. I think that's awesome. I like talking. I like the smaller groups, kind of talk to. I get to read all the comments. 52-week range, 52 to 129. Wow, for Take-Two. Whew. Wait, is that in 1999? Was it? Because right now I'm seeing. Oh wait, no, I was on the 1 month. Yeah, wow, you're right. There's the 1 year chart for Take-Two. It went from right around $54 to 127. That's incredible. 52 to 129. That's incredible. That is awesome. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys make some money tomorrow. I'm crossing my fingers for all of you. Let's get rich. I want to see you guys in the club. So let's do this. Let's go Amazon. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. And we will catch you guys tomorrow. Maybe a live stream. Oh, live stream on February 9th. I'm doing the giveaway for the Amazon gift cards. So, hey, how fitting is that, right? I'll be able to buy some gift cards with my Amazon profits. So, looks like we're still going to do that giveaway. No, we were going to do it anyways. But yeah, I'm giving away 3 Amazon gift cards next Friday on the 9th. So, stay tuned. 3:30 p.m. Chicago time, Central time. So, that's just Central Chicago. I think that's -6 GMT. So, that's when we're doing the next live stream. So, we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys make a lot of money tomorrow. Take care.